John, it's so great to be with you. Your role as president of RWP, your longtime history and experience as a labor and human resources and employment consultant. Tell us about RWP Lead.
What inspired RWP Lead was years of experience dealing with C-suite leadership. And they're great at creating operational and administrative processes and being efficient in the overall execution of those duties. But what they failed to see was the importance of the role of leadership in that process, and that they did not see leadership and the development of leadership as a process in itself. And they didn't understand the financial impact of poor leadership in an organization, from impacts of turnover, tardiness, absenteeism, accidents, injuries. All of these things can be impacted by good quality leadership in an organization. And presenting information to them and trying to show them the financial impact. What disappointed me in many occasions was their response of, that's just the cost of doing business. And that led us to want to create RWP Lead to help educate them on the importance of positive employee relationship that leaders can build and the impact overall that would have on the employees as well as the customers that the company serves and the overall profitability of the company itself.
A lot of these companies aren't properly training their employees for these brand new managerial roles.
Most companies look at the competence of the person in the position that they're currently in and how well they're performing in that. And they take the best performer and they promote them into leadership positions. And then they don't invest the time, the energy, and the effort to educate those employees on what it takes to be a great leader. The investment in the employee development and training to be a leader is critical to the overall success of the organization. Because you look at the relationship that one manager has with their employees, and you look at all of the leadership in the organization, that ultimately defines the culture of that organization. And how well do they perform in their daily activities. And everybody wants to have a great positive culture, because then the employees will serve the customers at a higher level, which the customers will ultimately reward the company financially.
The program itself that you've been running, the leadership program, and full disclosure, you invited me to actually participate in Spartanburg. And I can say that it is like nothing else that I've ever been part of and was absolutely fantastic on many levels. So tell us about the program, what you can, and also what you've been hearing from companies.
We have created a program we call the Leaders Challenge. And it is a unique program. It is highly interactive. We try to create an environment where it's okay to make mistakes and learn in the process. We believe people learn by doing. So we create a fictional company and have people come and play roles within that organization. And they have problems to solve. And then we help them identify the things they did well, the things they could improve on. We understand and talk about the laws that they may have violated in their process.
And also the fact that you take complete strangers and you make them each colleagues as playing in this fictional company where they're having to work through problems with these strangers, and how well people do that or not.
Yes, because teamwork is a huge part of success in an organization. Collaboration, problem solving, that's all skills that need to be developed and learned. And we try to set that environment up and give them an opportunity to exercise those skills. And we have had great success and great feedback from participants in our program. Some says, as you said, it's nothing like they've ever experienced before. We just had a recent participant who was an HR intern in an organization. And they asked the intern at the end of their session with the company, throughout your internship, what was the best part that you earned? And she said, participating in the Leaders Challenge.
I bet it was better than a lot of her classes.
Yeah, I mean, it is not your come in, sit down, let us lecture to you for hours, and you get bored and distracted. You're engaged from the beginning of the program to the end. And it is something that we're very proud of and that corporations are finding extremely beneficial for their leadership. And as you said, we can do it for industries. We can create case studies for industries or specific companies for them and use reports and data that they would be accustomed to seeing.